Hey everybody, this is Ryan from Tarot to Tarot. Today we are doing the sign of Scorpio. We're going to do a little bit of love, a little bit of finance, and some random predictions for you. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the love portion. I'm going to start with singles, and then I'm going to go to people involved. Single Scorpio between now and mid-September. Some of you Scorpios have somebody coming back from the past. There's going to be, well, we have the Emperor here. I do feel like this is somebody that likes to take charge. For some of you, it's going to be somebody that had like control issues. But this person, well, whether they've been talking to you or not, I feel like you've been in their energy very heavy. But they would really like to reconnect with the Knight of Cups here. I do see that they just are trying to let some things go. Or you could be trying to let some things go revolving this person. You or them could be very, very guarded energies. And I know you wanted to hear something about new. But somebody's going to be very anxious about this. Somebody's going to be very anxious about this. This could have been someone that ghosted or just kind of went out of nowhere. You might not have known why. You might even be still trying to figure out what the hell happened. But you guys definitely, for this part of the collective here, have somebody coming back that you've been dealing with or have dealt with. And you're not going to see that coming. You're not going to see that coming. And there you are as the Queen of Cups, Scorpio. Some of you are actually going to try to hold back. You're either going to try to figure out what this person's intentions are, or you're just going to hold back because you're tired of someone's bullshit. That's going to be either direction for you. Okay, because not all Scorpios will repeat cycles. Because you know you guys are smarter than that. You guys just know some shit. Yeah, those of you that don't see anything futuristic, yeah, you're gonna be the one to take your power back. Those of you that kind of see a glimmer of hope, yeah, you guys are gonna be the ones that are gonna allow this person back. So for that part of the singles, somebody return. Let's see, somebody who doesn't have options or this is just a collection of Scorpio here. You know what? Some of you need to work on your trust issues because there's things in your energy that you guys already know aren't gonna go anywhere. I see the page here. There may be a lot of competition for that Scorpio there, but you're not gonna like the options in front of you. So I don't see anything between now for this collective. Anything going anywhere with anybody specifically. Now, if you're just wanting to have a lighthearted fun, yes, there would be somebody there just for a fling. I'm going to call it a fling. It won't be long term. All right, so Scorpio in a relationship. Let's see what we got. What we got for the Scorpios currently in a situation. One thing about you guys is you're very particular on the people you bring in, which is good. Okay, all right. So what I'm seeing here is for those of you who are involved, let's say I'm talking to some Scorpios that aren't living with your person. So I do see discussions or sudden plans of some kind of movement in order to come together. Uh, or you may start conversation about, residing or staying over more. Okay. For some of you, you definitely are going to move in together. And for others of you, you are going to up level to marriage. I got 4 of Wands here. Some of you are going to up level. So what I'm seeing here is movement forward. Now, finance might be a situation for some of you. Okay, so if you know that you're trying to get some goals accomplished, make sure that you're getting your finance in order, so you can come together, make that move, whatever that is, buy that house. For some of you, this is more of a side message. For some of you that are in a situation that you necessarily aren't real sturdy with, some of you may be thinking about going to therapy with your person or maybe even on your own. Go ahead and do that. Like if that's been something that's been sitting there, because I do see that there's going to be some benefit now, whether that's to save the relationship or not, or to save you from yourself. I'm no Dr. Phil, so, but I do see that this would be very beneficial for some of you Scorpios out there who find themselves in that situation. I do think that one of you might be a little bit colder than the other. The other one might be a little bit more nurturing. Just be patient with each other. This might be a bridging of the gap that needs to happen between you and your person. I do feel like one of you, both of you, could have been dealing with a narcissist from the past. That ex might still be lingering in the energy. There may be somebody that shares children with another, and this is a newer relationship. It doesn't always have to be. But for some of you, that's going to be the case. For some of you, this is just somebody that has just carried the energy of that person with them. And that could be why they keep trying to keep you at an arm's length, because this person energy is still there and they may need to talk to someone about it, or at least you, or them, you know what I mean? So if it's not you, could be them. Take that for, and some of you are going to, some of you are going to have some car sex. I don't know. Just some of you are going to have sex in the car, and just be careful. I feel like somebody might actually get an injury while trying to do some things in the car. I don't know. Don't ask me. But that's funny. All right, so let's get Scorpio and career now. After the career portion, there'll be some random predictions. Take what you want. There's some of you that have walked away from a job, or you're thinking about it, because it's not really being as profitable as you would like. Some of you are going to end up making this change when the weather turns colder. So let's say, I'm going to say if it's not in the fall, it would be in the winter time. Probably within the next few months, I'd say 5. But for some of you, it will be directly in the months it gets cooler. It gets colder in different areas around the world. For me, it don't get cold till November. For some places, it's September. So, and I know this is through September, but I think that this is further on. There is significant change to something financially, walking away from a job, or just being very unhappy and making movements. Damn, swords, eh? Okay. Some of you are going to be signing some kind of legal documentation. Now, that could be anything from a new home contract. For some of you, unfortunately, this is going to be a divorce. So if you already know you're within those proceedings, if it's not within September, it'll be within the next few months. Divorce proceedings would continue or proceed on. I think some of you are going to come out of an illusion or some self-deception on where your finance, your job, or your career actually is. And I do think that there's going to be, with the Wheel of Fortune here, you're going to shift your luck just by being able to see exactly where the problem is. You're going to be able to balance your shit. Right now, you're needing to balance your finance. Just be cautious. Things are going to straighten themselves out when you kind of go through this period. This is like a Scorpio transformation. But some of you are going to have a choice between two jobs, or you might choose to work a second job for some of you. Okay. That's going to work well. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Yeah, that's going to give you your coins there. The only thing is I feel like you guys work so hard, though, if you're in that collective there. Watch out for burnout. Watch out for burnout. You might decide, oh my God, this sounded like a great idea at the time. So just make sure that you're not doing something to just kill yourself. Some of you are going to have a psychic business here. There may be some indecision. Maybe there might be some reluctancy to what you're doing there. But I assure you, once you make the decision, it's going to go somewhere. Where that is, that really depends on you. Some of you are very gifted mediums. I got the Death card here with the High Priestess. So there are some of you who do mediumship work or some sort of a spiritual business. You know what? I feel like this is more talking about the gifts. So some of you are going to up level when it comes to your spiritual gifts there. And that is going to definitely implement you and help you balance out something in your spiritual practices. So if that's what your business is correlated to, great. For the rest of you, that's going to be an ending, something that you've been intuitively led to end or change. You're going to be walking away from a financial situation, or you're just going to completely stop doing certain things that are screwing you over. But this is good. I see good financial changes coming for you guys. All right, let me get prediction cards. Let's see. See what we got for the next 30 days. Okay, I can read this a few ways. For some of you, there's going to be somebody trying to come in between you and your partnership, or somebody could be causing conflict between you and your partner. Okay, so if you know, and I'm not going to say that it's romantic, that these cards aren't saying. This could be, sometimes it's a mother-in-law, sometimes it could be family, friends, they got to put too much of their damn 2 cents in. Just watch out for anybody causing any issues. This looks like it could be an older female. It doesn't necessarily have to be. For some of you, this person is going to be very deceptive. Okay, manipulative. And there's also that's going to be, and if this does apply for business, if you're leery of your business partner, just keep an eye out on that. Keep an eye out on that. Because I got the Thief card. So just make sure that you're not being taken advantage of, manipulated, anything like that. For some of you are going to be starting to plan a wedding. Some of you are going to start planning a wedding and movement. Now, some of you are going to try to move, but you're not going to quite get that move yet. Okay, you're going to still be waiting on some kind of a letter or communication hearing that you're either going to get the place or what's going on with that. Just please give it a minute. kind of change. Some of you are just going to want to change your house around, fix it up, get it all ready. Some of you are going to start working to put your house up for sale. Some of you are going to be getting out a lot more soon. There's going to be either a party or an event that you're going to be attending. But if you know that you're somebody that don't, maybe you need to get out. Yeah, somebody may even make a comment to you, I wish you'd get out more. It bothers me that you're not seeing the daylight. You know what I mean? Kind of feel that they think it'd be very beneficial. And somebody's got a nice business opportunity coming towards them. This is actually going to relieve some kind of a stress. So there's a little bit of more financial prosperity coming in on your prediction cards too, as well, Scorpio. So good luck with that. I'm going to try to give an angel number for the collective. We'll see it. Look it up on Google, your Alexa, or on your phone. 716 is what I got for you, Scorpio. And may you have a great rest of the month, a part of September. I'll see you soon.